And since I wasn't aware of it, I'll have to let him introduce himself.
Thank you, sir. I can introduce myself. I'm Rex Wilson. I'm a local pastor at Whaley Street United Methodist Church. My first appointment was most wonderful to Orangeburg District. My second appointment was more wonderful still to Mount Pleasant and St. Luke in Columbia. And now I'm at Whaley Street in Columbia, and it's wonderful too. I'm here because I'm also the president of the South Carolina Methodist Conference Credit Union. There have been a lot of big changes. Hopefully, you'll get one of these from me at our desk out there. I've been going to annual conference since 1982, and I've been awfully hot every time. So I'm going to ask you, if you would, to just come by our table. We'd like to give you one. It basically is, yes, you can, and it speaks to the changes that have taken place at the Methodist Credit Union. We were chartered on September the 19th, 1955, by 10 elders of the South Carolina Methodist Conference. Reverend Hawley Lynn was elected as the first president. The credit union's charge was to serve the ministers of the annual conference and others under appointment of the bishop. Later, employees of boards and agencies of the conference were added, as well as their family members. For 58 years, we have faithfully served our members, but much has changed. The biggest change of all is the most recent. Membership eligibility now extends to members of any United Methodist Church in the South Carolina Conference. I'd like to repeat myself. If you're a member of a United Methodist Church in South Carolina, you can join the Methodist Conference Credit Union. We now extend the connection, as I believe we always should have, beyond clergy to every member of every church. As a member of our credit union, you and your family can benefit. It's member-owned, not-for-profit, and we actually use a stewardship model as the core of our financial ministry. Since 2008, we have faced increasing challenges, as you can imagine, from legislation, regulation, and don't forget the economy. Fortunately, we have had a wonderful foundation established for us for 58 years. We're strong, we're safe, and our mission remains service. And we do that making loans, mostly for automobiles, new and used. A lot of you have had that experience with us, and most of the people in the other room where I was before I was able to join you here. We will make a rate that will be better than any you can find. Call us, try it. We lend money also for personal loans, home improvement projects, boats and trailers, motorcycles. If your pastor is driving a motorcycle, he got that loan from us. And I know which ones have them. You don't think a Methodist pastor could just go buy a big Harley, did you? We make loans for travel to see the new grandbaby. We did that last week. And we don't forget, we are a ministry. We developed a special loan with a special interest rate for conference mission travel. I had the good fortune to go to Zimbabwe back in 2001, and it was a wonderful experience, but I had time to save for it, and sometimes there isn't enough time. You know, those trips cost $3,000 or $4,000. So we do have a special loan that we can make for that. Now I want to ask the last question. What about the local church? We now offer church loans. Along with other members of the United Methodist Conference Credit Union Association, we have partnered with an organization that has had years of experience making loans to churches. So now, our South Carolina Methodist Conference Credit Union can provide funding for capital improvements, renovation projects in our local United Methodist churches. A parsonage loan, we're just about to complete the work on one of those now. Heating, air conditioning systems, flooring, painting, roofing, you name it. In closing, let me ask from you, as this conference goes on and perhaps you get to visit us and find out more about us, I would like to ask you to take the news of our expansion back to members of your home church. We appeal to you to help us pass the word along. We believe that our credit union can be a great service for needed funds for the local church and for individuals. We ask you to give us an opportunity to help you. Thank you.